in fabulous Disneyland Park at Anaheim, California, where, in Tomorrowland, the future becomes the present. Monsanto Chemical Company, Plastics Division, presents the Monsanto House of the Future. Tomorrow always holds the promise of something new and exciting. And this strangely graceful, bold, and creative building bears out that promise. But tomorrow is always built on today. And that is where our story begins. A story of plastics, the newest and most challenging category of building materials. Let's start here. And yes, today this is the situation. More than 15% of the entire plastic industry's output goes into home uses, functional and decorative. This is indeed a revolution. But since revolutions are by their very nature disorderly and disorganized, Monsanto's Plastics Division here in Springfield, Massachusetts, teamed up a few years ago with Massachusetts Institute of Technology to help give some form and direction to the spontaneous growth of plastics in modern buildings. The result came to be known as a Plastics in Housing Research and Development Program. Its objective? To develop plastics as sound engineering materials and help the construction industry utilize new designs and materials to achieve production line methods and facilities. Actually, there were two possible ways of reaching the goal: a step-by-step approach or a dramatic all-out attack. The decision? To mount a dramatic attack, to research, design, and build a house to demonstrate how sound and imaginative use of plastics freed the builder and the home buyer from many restrictions imposed by more conventional materials, and to obtain factual data of concern to both the building industry and the plastics industry. It was a bold decision, one requiring imagination and courage. And as the months passed, it became a massive, multi-company cooperative project, one that would combine many materials, many technologies, many methods into a statement of what could be done with the first truly man-made materials, the materials called plastics. Then, an idea with 3 dimensions, the result of many months of planning, developing, testing, and construction. The Monsanto House of the Future stands in Tomorrowland. An exciting, dramatic exterior. But would people really be interested in it? Here's just a part of the answer. 5,000 to 10,000 people a day who wanted to get an idea of what a home in the future might be.
Would I like it? What a dream. Imagine how wonderful it would be to live in a house like this. Just imagine. I'd be getting dinner in this kitchen.
And what a kitchen. If you want more light, press a button. Any intensity of light through polarized plastic ceiling panels. Soft light, shadowless light. A dishwasher, of course. But this one, unlike any other. Washing is by ultrasonic waves. And the dishwasher is also the storage place for dishes. Plastic dishes, of course. Yes, living here could be fun, even to setting the table. What's happening here? In an ordinary house, we'd be talking about the refrigerator and freezer. But in this house of the future, we call them cold zones. 3 of them, each lowered to handy position at the touch of a button. 1 zone for regular refrigeration, 1 for frozen, and 1 for irradiated foods. Design and science combined for the utmost in convenience and food preservation. Storage shelves, too, are of plastic and are lowered electrically from the overhead cabinets. A place for everything and at your fingertips. Yes, this kitchen almost gets dinner itself, but that wouldn't really be fun. The fun is making the most of the ultimate in kitchen convenience and efficiency. A dream of the future brought to reality by Monsanto. How do we cook? The range is different, too. A microwave range that rises out of the counter. Various foods can be cooked here at the same time, and yet everything done just right at amazing speed. And while we're on the subject of the very unusual, here's a complete climate control operated by this panel in the kitchen. Heat, air conditioning, ventilation, and even the scent of roses or salty sea air can be directed individually to every room. Unusual, too, are the floors of vinyl plastic with a plastic foam underlay that clean in a jiffy. Tough, yet beautiful. No need to guess. The future in the house of tomorrow.
Oh, it would be wonderful. Or maybe, someday.
Yes, this whole thing The house itself, the furnishings in it, offer a challenging new experience to stimulate your imagination toward newer and better ways of building, furnishing, and using our living space. An idea of what can happen when you take the rats, an idea of some of the elements that undoubtedly you will find when it comes your turn to build your house of the future.